Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your April 2017 Love Scopes. I just wanted to say a quick hello before we get into the readings. Let you know that I will be using the Romantic Tarot deck. Some really beautiful cards. These are the cards and this is the back of the cards that I really enjoy. And also, please keep in mind that these are general readings, so they will make sense to some and not make sense to others, and that's a normal thing. That's perfectly understandable with general readings. But what you can do, if it doesn't make sense to you, you can check your moon and rising sign readings. If you check your sun, your moon, and your rising, you get more information that may apply to you, and you can kind of get a bigger perspective as to what's coming up for you in the month. And of course, if you're interested in a private reading specific to just you, all the links you need are in the description box below. And we're actually running a few different special offer readings at this time, so it would be a good idea to look into a reading. You've got a lot of different options. All the links you need are in the description box below to my website, the special page, and everything like that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But other than that, have a great month. I hope you enjoy your readings. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm very excited to hear from people and to connect with everyone. Hear what you have to say, what you think of the readings, what's going on for you. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.
Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for the month of April 2017. So let's have a look at what the month has in store for you, for your love life. So at the bottom of the deck here, as your overall energy, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this is a card that talks about home and family. It's a card that talks about marriage proposals, getting married, moving in together, talking about family, talking about starting a family, getting pregnant, giving birth, that sort of thing. It can also represent the potential to meet someone through family. I suppose you could meet someone through friends who are very close to you. They feel like family. Maybe they would show up as family. It could be a time when you spend a lot of time with your family. So either you're taking someone home, you're introducing them to your parents, or you're meeting their parents, but someone's being welcomed into the fold with this kind of energy. It could also represent moving in together, or moving the two of you moving to a different location with the Ten of Pentacles there. It could also represent joining your finances, adding to your space, so either getting a bigger place or redoing, redecorating, redoing the house, that sort of thing. In your current situation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, this is just talking about things changing all the time, things being up in the air all the time. It feels like it's been a fast-paced energy so far for you, and it feels like it's just going to keep going this way. For others of you, this is about preparing for a new cycle in your life. Maybe you are preparing to get married. Maybe you are planning a destination wedding with the Wheel of Fortune. Or maybe you're planning to take a chance and see, try for a baby, or that sort of thing. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about, again, moving, or moving across the world, or taking a very significant trip together. And it could also represent a card that talks about either a long-distance relationship or a relationship where you're kind of far away from each other. You have to always be on the road if you want to be together, that sort of thing. It's also karma. So for those of you who are single and looking, this is a card that says get out there, mingle, let your friends know that you're looking, let your family know that you're looking, give it a shot, okay? If something feels right to you, go for it. If you're interested in someone and you want to talk to them, just go for it, okay? This is the month to take a chance, okay? It's crossed by the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords here, this is about clarifying conversations. This is about official communications, okay? So for some of you, this is a month where you're making things official and you're changing status, you're changing your name, dealing with paperwork, that sort of thing. marriage licenses or signing contracts or anything like that for whatever it is you're planning. For those of you, the Page of Swords talks about making something official or letting the world know. So it could be sending out invitations or like wedding invitations, or you're sending out news in terms of, hey, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, or hey, we're getting married, or news about children, hey, we're pregnant, hey, we're gonna have a baby, hey, we have a baby, that sort of thing. But it's news that just lets everyone know what's what, clears up everything, clears up the air, updates everyone, that sort of energy. Or it's formal, official communication. For those of you, this could be receiving news from an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and maybe they're asking you out. This person could be a little bit younger than you, or there's someone who, even though they may be a little bit young, they feel like an old soul. And they may be someone who's very different than the usual type of person you're drawn to, because this person could be a soulmate for you. In the Foundation, we have the Strength card. So with the Strength card in the Foundation, this could be, for some of you, this could be a relationship where you've been going back and forth and you've had to stay strong. It's been a long distance relationship, and again, you've had to stay strong. Or an online relationship, and you've had to be there for each other and make the best of it in any way that you could, considering that you weren't in the same place. With this kind of energy, for those of you, this is just talking about your relationship being strong enough to move to the next thing, to move to the next cycle in your life, with the Strength card here. And for those of you, this could also represent doing making changes or taking better care of your body for a while, or doing what you can to prepare for a potential pregnancy or to recover from any sort of procedure you may have had done. And it could be fertility treatments as well. And because you've been doing that, and now you're in a better place when it comes to your health, things can turn a new leaf, okay? Turn over a new leaf and move forward. In the past, we have the Moon. So with the Moon, this is another major arcana card. It could represent Cancerian energy here. But I'm also seeing the Moon as something you were expecting, or something that took a while, something that happened in cycles, something you've had to be patient for it to come to term. So for some of you, this could be describing the relationship that you were in. It could be, you know, if it was a long distance relationship or an online relationship, the Moon card just represents you fantasizing about it, what it would be like if you could be together every day. For those of you, the Moon card can represent, you know, working towards getting pregnant, working towards having a baby, or you had the baby, or you're having the baby very like in the beginning of April, and then you're sending out news to the world about a baby with the Page of Swords, about the birth of a baby and this new cycle in your lives. For those of you, let's see. For those of you who've been very, very shy and very, very private, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords, the message is try to open up and try to give people a chance and let them get to know you a little bit, okay? In your crowning thoughts, we have the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, this is a card that talks about you could be contemplating your options, contemplating your the possibilities for your relationship. This is usually a card that talks about planning for the future, looking to the future, opening up to new horizons. It can represent, again, traveling. So you're thinking about a trip, or you're planning a trip. It can also represent expecting. Okay, it's a card about your expectations, and I do see it as expecting sometimes. Either expecting news, expecting people, or expecting in terms of being pregnant. So for some of you, that's what's on the mind, okay, with the Three of Wands there. And maybe it's about this Leo individual for some of you with the Strength card and the Foundation. So I feel like for some of you, you are preparing to take a relationship to the next level. And for some of you, it's absolutely about something that was long distance, something that was an online relationship, or something that it could also be something that was an on again, off again relationship, where you had a brief time together that was very beautiful, intense, and passionate, and then you had time apart. And so you could be expecting that person to come back. In the outcome, we have the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands here, whatever you are working towards, you will be successful with that. This is overcoming obstacles. This is making up for lost time. It can be that, you know, April is the month where you move in together. April is the month where you change your status. April is the month where you go from a long distance relationship to being together every day, because maybe you live together now, or you've moved closer to each other. The Seven of Wands. For those of you who are single, the Seven of Wands says that you have some really good potential, some really good options, but you may be fighting people off, or you may be, for some of you, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like, you know what, I'm not ready for this. Hold on. I need a break. I need time off, time out. And for others of you, this is about struggling to open up, struggling to let someone get to know you. And so for some of you, you could, you know, be looking at a lot of different people competing for your attention, or at least one individual that is kind of persistent, but you may be fighting them off because maybe you think they're coming on too strong. But with the Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords here, Three of Wands, it is a message of now is a good month, or now is a good time for you to think about what would you like your life to be? What would you like your love life to look like a few months from now, a couple of years from now, okay? It's time to keep in mind the bigger picture. And if someone is truly trying to get to know you and truly making an effort, maybe give them a chance, okay? Don't act foolishly or move at a pace that you're not comfortable with, but give people a chance and take it one day at a time, because with the Ten of Pentacles, whatever you start this month, it could take you to your happily ever after, okay? And so that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so that's the reading that we have for you for the month of April. I hope that the messages make sense and that they help you. If this applies to you, let me know what the cards are talking about for you, and how they apply to you. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.